is the goal. People to see time is precious. I look at my Cartier out of control. Just like my mind where I'm going. The women, the shorties know nothing but clothes. No stopping at my Pirelli's on. Unlike my jewelry that's always on. I know the storm is coming. My pockets keep telling me it's gonna shower. Call up my homies, it's on and popping the night 'cause it's meant to be ours. We keep a fadeaway shot 'cause we ballin' and spittin' up every hour. Look, mama, ow, you just like the flowers. Tell you the truth with all that goody power. 'Cause you spin my head right round when you go down, when you go down, down.
You spin my head right round when you go down, when you go down.
From the top of the top, I watch her go down. She got me throwing my money up. Ain't nothing more beautiful to be. It's going down. From the top of the top, I watch her go down. She got me throwing my money up. Ain't nothing more beautiful to be. It's going down. Shawty must know I'm the man. My money lover like a #1 fan. Don't open my mouth, let her talk to my fans. My Benjamin Franklin's. A couple of grands, I got rubber bands. My paper planes making a dance. Dance, I'm like that's part of my. We building castles that's made out of. She's amazing, I'm fire blazing, hotter than Cajun. Girl, won't you move a little closer? Time to get this maximum wage that belong on a poster. I'm in the days that is waving at me like damn it, I know you. You run the show like a
You spin my head right round when you go down, when you go down.
from the top of the mountain, I watch her go down. She got me throwing my money up. Ain't nothing more beautiful.
Just outside of the nation's capital in nearby Landover, Maryland. Welcome in. We're getting a look at the enormous Northwest Stadium. Today, a couple of rivals from the NFC East squaring off. It's the New York Giants and the Washington Commanders. Here's Graham Gano out for the opening kick. And off we go from Northwest Stadium. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Daniels setting up the play action. And this one's up there, but a little too far up there. That was intended for Deebo Samuel. And now it's 2nd down.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he could do it right there.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down.
Here we go. Back up, ready.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Cut by Deebo Samuel. All right, short of the marker for the moment, but they've got 3rd and short coming up from their own 44.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
5 men in the secondary for the Gmen now, ahead of 3rd down. Evans straight ahead. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And the Commanders will have a first.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
Ready.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
Here we go. Shot. 19, fire, 19.
Play fake here, Daniels. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle.
Not a bad first look for him in the contest, this contest. And I love them taking a shot, Kate. It's a shame, though, because this defense, tip the cap, they played that ball better than he could.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call.
Pass to 60. Pass to 60.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Into the hands of Terry McLaurin. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Now their opening drive certainly going according to plan, Brock. Gets a new set of downs at the 27. Play action now with Daniels. Escapes the pocket. And they will score. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Jaden Daniels with the touchdown. All right, so a nice little drive they put together there in their first series of the season, partner. And the year begins on a high note with a touchdown.
Yeah, they'll be able to begin this season on a high note with a win. Well, they put more drives like that together, they sure will. But I don't know, I got that Pete Carroll just still bouncing in my brain. It's not how you start, it's how you finish. But you can't start much better than that.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. From his own end zone, here we go. And his choice to leave that end zone going to cost him a chunk here. He's out shy of that 25-yard line. First call here coming from the shotgun. Shotgun snap, a gift to Tracy. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. I'm a more aggressive call on second.
At the 24-yard line.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Running back, motioning right. Russ now from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. So now they're going to have to figure out this third down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. The play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. Well, that delay game certainly doesn't help things. It's third and even longer now. Running it after the penalty. A disappointing way to begin this one as he is stopped for no gain, and 3 plays in, Brock. They're already facing 4th down.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
His work begins at the 31. And it ends up a good return for him, up past their own 40. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Come on, come on. Alert, alert. Thank you, God.
Running left is Evans. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Bobby Okereke making that stop.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Tag. Viking 18. 19 tight, 19 tight. Come 19, come 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers, go.
From the 46. He puts a man under it deep down the left. He's got it inside the 10. He makes it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders pull out in front further, 13-zip. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. Gay to add the extra point. Down the middle, it's good. And the Commanders drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Looks like he's going to opt not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 35. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. This is Tracy. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Tackle made on the play by Dietrich Wise.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Taking the handoff, now Wilson. He's got it at the 30. And he's going to set them up with a 1st down on a huge gain.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
A handoff to Tracy. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
I know they say it any time he comes up in an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that one. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support, and not many corners can make that stop.
Here's Tracy once more. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Commanders with an extra DB out there to defend this 3rd down. We're through 1 quarter of this opening weekend of football. Our score, 14-0. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. Welcome back. We'll begin this 2nd quarter with the Giants in possession. They're looking at 3rd and still 10 here. Shotgun snap for Wilson. Completed to his running back. And And that will not be enough for a first down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
All right, down a couple of scores. They want a bigger swing than just 3. They're going for this. From the gun, it's Wilson. It's brought in by Slayton. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line. They come through with 6 yards there, Brock, and they're rewarded with a new set of downs.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Staying between the tackles with Tracy. And he's got him 6 yards on that carry. It's 2nd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. They go right back to Tracy. And he's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
You know, Kate, during draft season, I was talking to an NFL GM, and he said, you know what, in time, we're going to realize tackles for loss are just as big a deal as sacks. Sacks get so much of the popularity. Tackles for loss, when you knock that offense backwards, I promise you, in time, we'll be keeping a closer eye on plays like that one.
Is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. First time this game they've looked to him. And 4th and 4 coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and incomplete.
Fourth down, Wilson throwing. Pass complete to Robinson. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. Tracy is in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants start to fight back with their first points of this game. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
Graham Gano to tack on the extra point. Looking toward the upright, but it's good. And the Giants chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone, so we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. Washington calls it second timeout. They're down to their final one in this half. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. Now Daniels off the play action. It's his running back. And he's taken to the ground after a nice push downfield.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
A handoff for Evans, running right. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
We've hit the 2-minute warning now from the nation's capital. It's the Commanders, lined up with a 2nd and 8.
Nineteen tight.
Play action now. Daniels. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that's gonna leave him with a tough 3rd and long. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
It's caught. It's McLaurin downfield. This is down to the 28 before the defense holds it. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
That's good for a Washington.
Daniels on 1st down. Gets it to him on the screen. He's got it in the red zone. And he gets this down at the 13-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
With that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. A give left side. Here's Evans. He hurries forward here for a 9-yard gain. 2nd down coming up.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Ready, set.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Get up. Cowboy 80. Ready.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Flush out now to his left. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up 3rd down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
Give to Evans from the gun. And he's not going to get in, but the drive will continue as he does get enough for 1st and goal. Timeout called, and that's going to be the 2nd for New York. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Going jumbo set on this 1st and goal.
Come on.
Daniels keeps it himself. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Commanders blow their lead just before halftime. Jaden Daniels with the touchdown. He finds his way in on the sneak. Gay to add the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Commanders double their lead to 14.
The score, Commanders 41, Giants 7.
Now to handle the kickoff. And maybe making some better judgment here as he takes a knee and accepts the touchback.
I should probably start a head, boy, because I got a lot of heads, boy. All that drink, you gotta chill. I be on my little mouse drill. All that rap to pay your bills.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Wilson now from the gun. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
2nd and 10 now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The Giants are going to call their final timeout here. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. Wilson now. Has a man on target to Johnson. And this one won't get there. Looked good, but the stop is made just before he could get the first. Final timeout taken by the Commanders. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard. They're going to go. It's Wilson. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Throwing all the way to the end zone here. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Picked up by Andrew Phillips. And the Giants will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line.
Well, they're in danger going back to somebody who's already done damage in this game. He makes himself, well, he's a top target, but he makes himself a priority for this defense to defend, and they jumped on that opportunity.
Just 25 seconds remaining as they get all set up for first down. Here's Wilson to the air. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. Left. Big gain downfield. He will get this inside the 30.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw. When you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
And they spike the ball to stop the clock. 10 need to get some positive yardage here. Throwing from the gun. Hits him on the out route. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up first and goal.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. It's a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Oh, that was teaching tape right there.
The kick by Gano is good. And that gets him back to within 11. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. The first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up first and 10. A give right side to Tracy. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks, and really create some indecision now defensively.
Wilson out of the pistol. Flushed out of the pocket. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
He's really starting to just about exhaust every option and trick he's got at his disposal. That time, trying to test him outside the pocket, extend the play, there was just nowhere to go with it.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Wilson to throw it. And the Commanders get home. They drop it. Working quickly here.
A 10-yard loss on the play. Another 3 and out.
Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call's going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. The Giants are set to punt, and he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. Wow, tremendous punt here. This one's looking great, angling towards the sideline. Pulled in at the 20. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30.
Commanders take over first and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Here's first and 10 from the 34. Play fake here. Daniels. Chased out to his right. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window, don't risk yet another interception.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down.
70.
action now with Daniels. And no look there, that throw falls to the ground. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there can be more interceptions.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Ready, Dragon 6, go street.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Escapes the pocket. This is hauled in by Samuel. And he's touchdown after a nice pickup there to get the first.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
60 Bison. Cougar 19.
From the gun, a carry by Evans. And he's caught after a game of about 2. Brought down by Paulson and Debo. Offense in the hurry up here.
60 Bison. 60 Bison.
From the 47. Setting up the running back screen. And they'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Here we go. 19, Cougar 19. 70 Timberwolf.
A give up the middle to Evans. They get there to take him down right around the 41. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
And a Commander's first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
18 Cardinal. Mustang 19.
Prior to first down, they decide to call a timeout, as that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. 1st and 10 from the 41.
Let's go.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Completed left side to Samuel. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Commanders will have a first.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
On the carry, this is Evans. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
Okay, the 2-yard run on first down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. You're going to have to pick up the pace.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Staying grab with Evans. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Lightning 870 Timberwolf. Let's go.
From the red zone now. Buying some time right. He finds Brown right side. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
And he stopped after a gain of about 5. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a two-score game to begin the fourth.
On the jump.
First and goal now as they try to pad this lead.
Let's go now.
Washington calls it second timeout. And with another one gone, they're going to have just one remaining this game. This offense in position now. It's first and goal. They look to run with Moss. And he's in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders have likely locked up the win right there. Zach Moss, the touchdown. Gay to add the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Commanders push their lead to 18. Now to handle the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Russ now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Offense up to the line fast.
First down, New York.
First down, here's Russ. And almost someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off Trey Amos.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Daniels from the pistol. Fits it through the middle. He hangs on to that football, Brock, through a well-timed tackle. Nice gain. They're down to the 36. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Gosh, that is so demoralizing defensively. You do everything right, you draw it up right, you get double coverage, and yet you still can't take the ball away.
First down, ball at the 36.
Let's go.
Now a give to Evans. Will be yarded most there, and it's second down.
One thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's second and 8.
79, Viking, 18.
From the 34. That one's incomplete over the middle.
To throw at this level, so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Go.
Daniels back to throw. Firing one deep for the end zone. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that stretches the lead to 21.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Giants lining things up. First and 10. Receiver in motion, going left. Wilson now, 1st and 10. Finds his target, Robinson. And he's taken down, but some quality yardage on that play. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
First down, Giants.
On 1st down, it's Wilson. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
Just about every defensive coordinator worth his salt says 2 things in every production meeting. Number 1, well, we got to stop the run. And number 2, we got to take away the tight end. Well, good luck doing that. Defending a big guy who can move like that, it's a lot easier to talk about than to go out and execute.
Ross off the play fake. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Working quickly here. Another try following the sack. Brought in inside the 20. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. How about a big hitter? 34 yards there and a new set of downs. Offense in the hurry up here. Working inside the red zone. That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So 2nd down coming up.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket and keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
To throw again on 2nd and 10. Wilson. The throw is caught. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Wilson on 3rd down. On the move, headed right. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. Offense up to the line fast. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Landover. Giants trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. Desperation time here. And the call won't work out. That's incomplete. We're going to have a change of possession on the other side of our 2-minute warning.
Hey, I get it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. They're going to pass it here. He's going to loft one deep to the left. He's got it deep downfield. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders put up even more points in a win. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Day with the point after. And the Commanders continue piling on to this lead. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. They send him left out of the slot. First down throw from Wilson. Got a man. Robinson has it. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Here's 2nd and 5. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Shotgun snap for Wilson. It's on target to Johnson. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
When you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. Without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes it just a different level of connectedness.
That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Once more, it's Wilson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Got to keep moving quick here. Here he is on 3rd and long. Taking a big shot for the end zone. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown. And you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
Try and push it deep downfield. Oh, it's tipped. It's tipped. Interception. Kicked off. Trey Amos.
I think I have a pretty good sense who's going to get that game ball in the locker room. A 2nd pick on the day. That's great stuff. I'd be stunned, frankly shocked if this offense on the other side tries to go after him again. He is all over the ball today.
Cowboy 80. Here we go.
A give to Evans. And he'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down.
Gained a little bit there. Kind of feels like a gain of nothing. You know why? Because you're still playing with your backs against the end zone. No real breathing room. No margin for error.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Come on. 19 Tiger. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. 10. Ready.
Here's another carry for Evans. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of it. Gain of 8, 3rd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Evans straight ahead. And he's taken down here at the 16-yard line. So next to the nation's capital, it's a home win for the Commanders.